Oh, so you want to know how to impeach judges? A lot of people have been talking about how do you impeach federal judges. So let's talk about impeachment. Not of a president, but of federal judges. I've seen a lot of folks out here saying we need to impeach judges because they ruled against Trump. But that's not how any of this works. And frankly, it's not how the United States of America works. Here's the reality. Article 3 judges. Keep in mind we've got a constitution that establishes 3 co-equal branches of government. So 3 articles. Article 3 judges, including Supreme Court justices, serve for life. But they can be impeached by Congress. So what's the process? The House brings charges, just like an indictment. If a majority votes to impeach, it goes to the Senate. The Senate holds a trial, and it takes a 2/3 vote to convict and remove them from office. But here's the thing. The Constitution says a judge can be impeached for treason, bribery, or other high crimes or misdemeanors. Disagreeing with your politics isn't a crime. Ruling against your candidate isn't treason. And applying the law, even if you don't like the outcome, isn't misconduct. Impeaching judges because you don't like their rulings is dangerous. Judges aren't supposed to rule based on politics or popular opinion. They're supposed to rule based on the law. If we start punishing judges for doing their jobs, we lose the one thing that makes our system work: the rule of law. This isn't about left or right. It's about whether we want courts that follow the law or courts that live in fear of angry mobs and politicians. We need judges with courage, not cronies. And if we tear that down, we're tearing down the very thing we say we're fighting to protect. We need to remember what true courage looks like. I want to suggest to you that being a federal judge and standing for the law, ruling against powerful people, takes a tremendous amount of courage. I think some in our country have, in recent years, forgotten how to recognize what true courage looks like. So as you're thinking about all of this talk about impeaching federal judges, just think about it carefully and give it some thought.